Throughout high school and until a few years ago, I found my worth in making others happy. If my friends and family weren't happy, I wasn't happy. Since I found my happiness in them, they would constantly let me down. I realized that they weren't playing the same role in my life like I was in theirs. No one would ask Gabby if she was okay. I've always believed in God, I just never had a personal relationship with Christ. In August of 2013 at summer camp, I had my first experience with God. He used one of the counselors that I had only met a day or two prior to speak to me. I was struggling with self-image and worthiness, and that night changed my views on God 100%. He spoke through that counselor and told me everything I needed to hear in that moment. So that was 2013, and my attitude did not change right away. The common misconception is that your life magically changes once you accept Christ, but it doesn't happen like that. For me, it's like God was showing me and doing all these wonderful things in my life, and I was still thinking it was too good to be true, and I wasn't good enough. Fast forward a year later, I transferred to Stout and went to a crew meeting, and I thought that the people who were now more like my family than friends were so weird because they were so loving. It's not a love or a community that I was used to. I find it really funny because now I'm one of them. I didn't get involved with the community until the following spring semester, and I'm so thankful I did. I learned so much through that community I gained. One of the things that grew me the most was going out and sharing my faith. Both of these new blessings reminded me that none of us are worthy of a relationship with Christ, yet through grace we are able to have one. But I but I found joy in being there for people now, and I am thankful that I have a wonderful community that love me like Christ does, and they care for me. Now that God is present in my life, everything I do is to glorify Him, and when I fail, which I will, I know that God still loves me. At a steady pace, the Lord is changing my life, including sending me on a summer mission trip this past summer, and has put it on my heart to stint, which means I could potentially be spending a year in a different country. So that's a little of my story, and I would love to hear yours.